Let's get into it, ladies and gents. Draft number 2.
Evil Geniuses versus LGD Gaming. Game 2.
They might switch it up, and I mean, they might challenge, right?
Yeah.
They can still do it, but it will be very unexpected from them.
But then it's like,
What a strong lane to challenge as well.
but Clock is like super strong against their
He's gonna destroy him.
against their.
He's just barely missed twice here.
Yeah, and he's gonna miss again. This is gonna hurt
Mid
them.
lane, they're making it go, maybe. Caught out a bit, the road comes in from both supports. Who gets the jump? It's Sumail, dropping the quickest, but he gets up this the turnaround, it's actually Showy with the first blood. And in fact, they get the Wyvern on the way out. We saw this yesterday versus Vici Gaming. Xiao 8 just gets things done with his roaming Earthshaker, and lordy, what a time to show up mid. Saves the first blood and then secures the second kill.
Yeah, that rotation, they absolutely had to do it because you can't just let the SF go for goal, farm out mid at the same time. It's hard to lock this hero down 1-for-1, but
the line was even drawn here by Fear. He saw this one coming. Universe didn't really have anywhere to go. Will drop. It's a 4-hero rotation. LGD finding the pick and now moving in for the tower. This maybe backs a double medallion strat, by the way, here for EG. Pretty unusual.
LGD are committing so much to this. This is 2 cores, the Shadow Fiend.
They're gonna find him. There's the snowball. Follow-ups there from the ice shards. And with the sigil coming out, AOI jukes the Grave Chill moves, almost getting him out. He will fall at the end, though. Like you said, though, Blitz, a very big commitment.
They're not going to get the tower out of this, and they had to rotate the Shadow Fiend in at the same time. So Sumail's now the leader when it comes to net worth.
I don't see dealing with other heroes and just keeps on farming. 900 gold. He went for the second medallion, but now in the river there is a bit of a fight breaking out. On the Universe, the snowball will go. They have the large punch, holding Universe in position, but he's tanky. Where's the follow-up? Stun to lift. They just get it off in the nick of time. Fade Bolt. He still survives it as he walks away. Beam me up. Scotty is the call from Universe, and he'll make it out. God, he's awful tanky.
This guy, the entire tournament, has just been the rock for EG. Never fails to deliver. There we see it again, and Universe gets away, and that's a huge commitment from LGD, and it's free information at the same time. That means the Dragon Scepter
Oh my
point
god.
of the game.
Point booster, 500 gold as well. They're diving top.
Oh, they got the DD rune.
Sylar, just no chance. The Winter's Curse, way too much damage. That early medallion paying off. It even forces a cancel TP, which Sumail was hoping would be a real TP.
They're going to continue too. Once they see that the TP's canceled, they know that one of the heroes at bottom used it, and at worst they take a 3v5 fight here, and Sumail's got the
Scouted out, but meanwhile there's a go on the mid lane. Snowball in onto PPD. Can they burst him down in time? He puts himself under. They don't need the raise. MMY's going to clean it up, but now from the back comes Fear. Trying to finish off Sylar. There's the counter initiation, but Fear runs out of it. He keeps on chasing forward. Showy doesn't have much lockdown. Rocket Barrage doing it, pushing it back. Oh, the Death Pact wearing off, and it does cost Fear his life. That's the big loss here. Not the Wyvern, but the Clinks. It felt like he was just going to be able to run away or maybe even kill the Gyro. The cooldown didn't hit him, Blitz, but wrangled him and kind of trapped him back in. With that, maybe, all of a sudden, the leader in terms of net worth again up to 2,700 gold. They're making the jump onto Sumail into the Requiem. The Fissure's there. Curse will cancel this and turn it around. Maybe needs to get off this mech to change the fight. And then Sumail kept alive, but the Echo comes out. They've got the magic damage. They will bring down Sumail on the left track. They lose the Rubik, but well worth it here. Getting a core for a support. Now, do they back? Do they get out of here? There's no hook just yet. Fear moving around from the south. Looking for the opening. He's got a fresh Death Pact at the ready. He's got the initiation potential. Maybe he's going to bottle up a rune. It's a haste from PPD. Just barely lucky that he doesn't get caught on the wrong side of the shards. Fear walking in. The familiar double stun from AUI with the snowball. Looking to turn this. Fear. Will he get caught again? Both run into the combo. Now the cooldown as well. Oh, we got of course, but they're kept alive. They're surviving for a time, and it will all stay and fight through it. EG, it looked really bad. A fissure, a call down, and so much follow-up, but just too much defensive abilities here. Too much beef on EG. Dodge away from the direction the gank comes, but up onto the high ground. PPD maneuvers, and they're going to find out. This is an easy pick for him with the backup coming in. Fissure comes through. The nukes are there. Hook as well, just to secure it. And the director goes down. That was not part of the script. Another death. EG, so they convert this into more objectives. They're moving in The familiar starting to really tickle Yao here. Not yet. Fear will run up. He's run right past the Sentry Ward. This could be bad for Fear. The snowball's there. The Fissure comes through. Now they Walrus Punch. He's rather tanky. Called out. And Ice Sharks combine to keep him in place. They try to save him with PPD, and they will. Holds him in position for ages. They finally bring down the Clicks. He's out of the fight. Echo Slam, but Shao-Wei, the Winter's Curse, holding maybe and preventing him from dishing out any damage during this time. He does get off the Requiem, and he lays into Universal. Bring him down with a single raise. Now into AUI. TP out attempted. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do. AUI also falls. It all began with a well-played Sentry from LGD. The Vision game has just been the real battle, it feels, in so much of these first two.
EG get a little bit too over-aggressive.
As much of the map control from LGD as they can. Sumail up to another 1,800 gold. Meanwhile, there's a bit of a chase onto Fear over towards the jungle, but no real follow-up for this. Hope shot. There's the counter initiate. He's found out Yao. Can Yao make his way out of this one? The lift from MMY can toss him back. They Walrus punch him. Requiem's coming. No, not actually going to use it just yet. He gets thrown up in the air. He may be punished. BKB dodges this. They curse him and hope it has a fear. Does the work even through this BKB. Finally gets up the map. The stolen. The steal. Momoya with the plays. Then the follow-up from Sylar. AUI will melt. It's a triple. Sylar turns it. PPD's next. My God.
We talked about it all game. The only spell that's really going to impact the fight is the Winter's Curse, and he manages to get it in the most clutch of moments. That Shadow Fiend stayed alive for so much longer than he needed to. Gets off the Requiem, just destroys EG in that fight. And it's so often that we forget about that gyrocopter being able to swing in. This guy deals damage. That was the Aegis if they can. They know that maybe is about to lose it. LGD, they're probably going to try to get it.
This could be big. It's got the butterfly. Fear's going to snipe it. They've got a couple minutes now, Blitz. That courier should be up in time for the earliest possible Roshan. So unless EG force a fight before the Rosh respawns, the butterfly will be online. Or the Shadow Fiend of maybe.
Start going for a data link.
He's caught out. He's gotten off the BKB. He's going to try to fight. And then the hook comes in from Universe, keeping them in place. But maybe it's ever so tanky. They just can't kill him off. And now Uni's on the run. The chase comes the other direction, but the call down follow-up is there as well. And they're going to isolate and bring down the clockwork. It looks like Sylar cutting him off at the chase. And at the pass, they slaughter him too. Sumail frantically scrambling for the split push. He's about as mobile as you can get now with Boots of Travel, Blink, and Yules. The LGD contingent begins to chant. They can feel the momentum going their way here more and more with that fight and a potential Roshan to respawn now. Familiars can scout this one out for the side of EG. LGD maybe hoping to force a buyback here as they just barrel down.
Curses that you'd use just to stop maybe's Requiem. Like that alone doesn't matter. He's tanky enough to still get it off in the fight.
Look at the positioning here from LGD. They've got all the supports way up high. MMY currently had with an Invis rune. Rocket coming in. EG are going to look to contest this. They don't have a gem available. MMY can just sit back and wait for the right opening to go, and the Rosh is going to fall. They've already got it, and they engage on the high ground. They do find Shao-Wei off the back here. As the fight breaks out, they lose the Earthshaker. Call down comes through. Sumail with the Yules, the Winter's Curse. Pretty good, but not enough to bring down Sylar. They turn, look for the Spirit Bomb, and they finished off the last track. They punch Fear. He's doing good physical damage here, but not enough to finish off the cores. They buy back on the Rubik. They chase on the AUI. He's got the evasion that he needs to keep himself alive, but the Familiars will be finished off as PPD, the next man to be caught out by the buying back of MMY. The race will miss. He glimmers. This is going to wear off momentarily, but he's juked them. He blinks away. PPD, a bit of a ninja. MMY does not want to let him escape for free. Even throwing out the Earth Charge. Remember, he just bought back. This could be a dieback for MMY, and he commits. He really commits for this cold embrace. He's being baited. Baited again and again. The Ghost Scepter about to wear off. Cores are coming in from behind. Maybe he's in deep. Perhaps too deep. Has he been brought to his own demise? No, he'll make it out. Sylar also retreating. They're hunting. If Sylar sticks around, he could be trapped. And in fact, it's maybe who is. He's got the Satanic now. He can pop it. Fighting his way through, but the Blade Mill is going to prevent this. And now the TPs start coming in. EG might get him twice. This Shadow feeds in a lot of damage. Doesn't have his BKB loadouts there. Maybe. Doesn't have it. He can't survive. He doesn't have buyback either. Universe now also on the back foot is Sylar. Walks away. They chase forward with Sumail. They look for more EG. Finding the rhythm. The cannon. Shao-Wei flower. Shao-Wei almost dead. There's the chance on him. The snowball. Not enough. Sumail gets the kill. And now he looks to get out. BKB again for Universe, the old man, punishing Sylar, breaking in. Sumail going hard to the paint, he wants Sylar, he gets him again. This hunt just never ends. LGD getting wiped out. It looked like the easiest of fights, and it all went wrong when MMY overcommitted. The net worth swing in the end, I don't even think that was the full fight. It's going to force out a buyback here. Blitz, there's nothing on the Shadow Fiend. The Gyrocopter has one, none on the Earthshaker. Can LGD hang on? Their tournament life depends on it. Xiao Wade, the last player with a chance to repeat. EG might just rip that chance away from him. This Rax in a lot of trouble.
It's still gonna go down.
Chopping wood here, going to work.
They do so much damage.
The melee Rax, EG are going to take it. One lane down, two to go. They don't quite finish off the range, but eventually that can be killed off. No regen for that. EG, when the dust settles, they emerge ever so victorious. The graph, it paints all the picture.
That was so close.
In the
Maybe
world.
his decision. He decided to use the BKB and the Satanic before the Aegis pops, and there's nobody near him. Sylar decides to come and help, but Sumail chases him down once that BKB is over. Tanky right now.
He's worth as much as the 3 and the 4 combined on LGD right now. That is how farmed AUI 2000 is.
Lesh actually finishes that full cycle.
There's the rocket.
They
get
want
him
to
on the fight. And it's Universe with the initiation. Yao, force-stepping himself away. Almost dies to one on overhead. Sumail just going insane. Charging down to maybe. He's stunned. Held in place. They bait out the BKB. Universe gets pulled very far back. He's going to try to retreat. The echo's there. But Sumail's embraced. Now the Wizards covers. EG. Chilling. There's no buyback. There's no buyback. And now Sylar. He's fallen. LGD are crumbling.
The
boys not fishing for a hook, but he doesn't need the kill. They got their axe, and now he's going to get him anyway. And the boy's dead. And EG will move on to the grand finals of the International 2015. They've gotten the revenge on LGD. The question is, can they do it versus CNEC next as well?
There will be no repeat performance for anybody this year as EG. They outdo themselves from TI4. At worst, they secure themselves a second place finish, but you gotta know, they've got their eyes on the prize right now. They're aiming for first.
Such a close game down the stretch, and it was just that one fight, that one climactic engagement that pulled EG into the lead. They've shown such a killer clutch instinct this series, and we'll find out soon if they can do it moving into the grand finals. But before we do, over to Paul and the analysts. EG have done it, boys.
Thank you very much, LD and Blitz down in the arena. Congratulations to Evil Geniuses. We'll see them again later in the grand final of the International 2015. But the lights have gone out on LGD. They